his family.
Yeah.
And I put my hand on his shoulder and I told him, don't worry, Dad, I won't let you die alone. So they kept us from that hospital for 17 days. They said we couldn't go in. Last 15 minutes of his life, I begged the people from the hospital, where's the humanity in all of this? And they opened their heart and they said, come in. They let 4 of us come in. We're a huge family.
Yeah.
We stood by his side, held his hand for the last 15 minutes of his life after 17 days alone. He didn't see Christmas. He didn't see New Year's Eve with us. He was completely alone.
Oh.
So if Trudeau wonders why we're here, and I'm sorry if I get upset, but
It's okay. We're all
my heart's
upset.
broken because my dad was alone, and it's because of you. You put this on yourself. You're pushing us to be and do what we have to do, because this is not what Canadians are all about.
No.
My dad should never have been left alone. He was well treated from the people in the hospital. I have nothing to say about that. But his heart and his mind was broken because he could not have his wife beside him. Where's the humanity in there? That's not being Canadian. I understand all the risks, but we have to put some measures in there to let these people be with their families at the end. We went there. We're still okay. We didn't get sick. It can be done, you know. It's just not the way it should be. It shouldn't be like that. Nobody should die alone.
Nobody. Nobody.
I had my grandpa just pass away 3 weeks ago, and my whole family is not vaccinated. No one's associated to it, and he passed away at his house because of me telling my mom, do not let them take him in the ambulance. He doesn't want to go. It would only be you telling him that he should go. There's no reason to. He's dead there. He's gonna die here. It's just let him be with his family. And he was.
Yeah.
He honestly died in his daughter's arms. It's very sad, very unfortunate for her to experience that. But there was 3 of his family right there, you know, and he just closed his eyes basically, and that's it, you know. So it's crazy.
Dying is a part of life. It's a real funny phrase to be stating.
God bless you.
It is what it is.
So we can't stop that from happening.
No,
People are gonna die, and that's just the way it goes. And that's the way it goes.
He lost his mother, or he lost his wife, you know, my grandma, and he lost it 1 year, you know, to like maybe a couple weeks off of 1 year, which is normal, you know, for that age group, to lose to die after their loved one. They were married for fucking 60 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
My parents were together for 47 years.
47.
Oh,
So
wow.
60 years. She, up until this COVID, she was playing darts once a week. She was going to the bingo twice a week. She was going sandbags once a week. She was playing bowling
She was active.
once a week.
In other words, she was active.
She literally deteriorated to nothing. She had cancer for 2 years in her eyeball. Okay, cancer for 2 years, no issues, living life normal, doing her thing she had to do, completely perfect. This happened, immediately stops. She has card day 1 day a week. None of her exercises, none of her stuff that she could do. Immediately I saw it. Within a month or 2, she gave me pictures. She gave me pictures of when I was a kid. She gave pictures of all the siblings. And I fucking knew something was up. I knew something was up because she knew something was up. She knew she would not be able to handle this, and she wanted to give every little thing that she could to each person. And I look at those pictures and I'm like, holy fuck, it blows me away, you know?
I know. That's sad. I never thought that we would live this life in this country, that if a person is sick in a hospital, like husband or wife, child, grandfather, grandmother, and not saying their final goodbye. And that's the most important to me. That's the most important. I had my cousin's husband, he was in the hospital for 56 days. She couldn't see him once in 56 days. They did FaceTime and he is crying there and he couldn't see nobody. He couldn't touch nobody. She told the hospital that she would put all the clothes on that they need. She would pay for the clothes, having the gas tank on their back, so she would be totally covered. They wouldn't let her in to see her husband there. He passed away.
My friend made a comment. He said, I'm going to walk around with a full suit and a oxygen mask and the oxygen.
Yeah,
fucking bubble.
that's what my
I'll
cousin.
fucking take my own oxygen. I'll breathe my own fucking air. I'm not breathing your air. Don't worry, people. Don't be afraid.
That's right.
But the thing is, it's exactly what you said. The government has been working with the media, and we got to face it. We got to look at it for what it is. They intentionally worked with the media for over 2 years, creating an atmosphere of fear, telling everybody if you don't do exactly what we say, you're all gonna die. But we're realizing it's a lie.
It is.
My girlfriend works as an analyst, and she's looking at the numbers, and she's crushing. It's her job. She's crunching the numbers, and what they are telling us right now is basically accurate, but they're playing with the numbers. There isn't more people dying now than there has been in the last 6-7 years. If you look it up on Statistic Canada, these numbers are there for everybody. It's public, and they're not lying on that site. It's government site, and it's the real numbers. And look what happened over the last 2 years. The numbers are all the same. So I understand very well what needs to be done, and I understand why they put these measures in place, but we're losing people from suicide. We're losing people that we love in hospital to die alone. We're destroying our identity and who we are because of measures that were put in place that are no longer effective. They're not doing their jobs. We're losing more people, healthy people, because of the side effects of being isolated. And that needs to stop. Yeah, and that is why we are here, trying to get that message across to our different government levels, either federal or provincial, and tell them, guys, you got to look into this, and we've got to change something now, because we're losing too many people that are healthy people because of the measures.
They're killing
This
off
can't
the
last.
weak. They're killing off the weak right now, and it's terrible.
Exactly.
And by themselves,
1,000
alone.
die every day
Alone.
of overdoses.
Did you guys know a lot of car crashes actually kill a lot more people?
I know. It's when you start. The thing is that they use the media so effectively that they put numbers in their face that we're not used to seeing. So those numbers look astronomical. I'm French. Some words are hard to
Oh,
pronounce
c'est bon.
in English.
C'est très
But they're
bien.
huge. The numbers are huge. And overall, if you go back in the years, they're the same numbers that have always been there. We just didn't take the time to look at them and understand them. But anyways, that's why we're here, trying to get that message across.
Thank you very much. And where were you from, sir?
I'm from Gatineau, just across the river.
All right, perfect.